Hey y'all, it's Alan from Woodwork by Alan. I am making some of these. They are drawer slides. They go in the center of a drawer. I had a customer reach out to me and ask if I could make some of these for him. So you got a groove on, I don't know if this is the top or the bottom. For my programming, I called this the top. And then it's cut down on the sides, on the back. And I asked the customer to send me a picture of how this works on the drawer, but I haven't received it yet. But I'm not so patient, so I just jumped right into it. So in Carveco, I can show you my Carveco programming. So in Carveco, I have, turn off these cut paths. So I've got the bottom here, and if I simulate, so this is the bottom. Let me go ahead and turn that. So all it does is puts these grooves in there, and I also have it chamfering around the outside. So this is for 3 of them, like on the machine. And then the other one, the one I just cut, looks a little something like this. Turn off the cut paths. So when it's done, it looks a little something like this. And I don't go all the way down on this because of the chamfer, so it looks like it's not cutting all the way through. But basically it cuts the 3 holes, and then there's a couple of step down parts here. And then it's a different size on one side than it is on the other. And then on this side it has a, hard to see it in the picture, but it has an angled cut there. So I put that angle on there. And I initially had planned on cutting the outside with a 1/8 inch bit, but well, that didn't go so well. Maybe I was taking too much meat off, I'm not sure. I'll dig into that a little bit, but I was worried because I did not leave a lot of room on the top. I was more concerned about leaving clearance on the bottom here, because this is where I have my supports for the board. And it cleared with 1/8 inch, but just barely cleared with 1/4 inch. You can even see right there, it cut into a little bit. And I wanted to point something out. So I used the 3D bridge to connect the pieces. And you can see there's a little bit of movement. There. So there's not much holding it. It's a 1/4 inch wide by a 1/4 inch tall bridge, and I tried to line them all up. They're lined up, and I put one on the end here. And I knew it was going to be a little bit of a challenge because on the bottom side, when I cut the other side first and then flipped it. Oh, and that's the other thing. So this thing is exactly 17 inches long. So when I did the first side, basically this was, if you think about it, when I did the first side, I referenced to the bottom left corner. Then I flipped it over. So essentially this corner became my reference corner. So it was very critical for me to make sure that my board was actually 17 inches long to match my my Carveco program. And then I have the design in Carveco set up in the same spot. So it's centered from right to left, top and bottom. So when I flip it over, it's in the same exact spot. And then also up towards the top here, I've got the same distance. So everything was identical, but if the board was off a little bit, say Carveco had it at 17 inches and I cut it at 17 1/4 and then flipped it, it would kind of make a little bit of an issue with some of the dimensions, but I haven't taken it out. So, but looks like what my customer needs, so I think this is going to work. Oh, but getting back to the bridges, so what I'm going to do on the next one is, I like the 3D bridges. I might be able to make it a little bit longer instead of 1/4 inch. Maybe I can go 3/8, because it allows the tool to kind of, flow over it. Whereas if you do the 2D there, it goes in, it goes up and down. Whereas the 3D comes up and around, so I think it's a smoother cut. So I'm going to try making them a little bit wider. I'll make them 3/8 of an inch on the next run. But anyway, I do have a couple of shorts, and I'm going to put a long video showing this one running. So check it out, and maybe I'll even do a Carveco instructional on how I set this up. But if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. And if you're getting value from my videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until the next video, I do a lot of lasering. I usually say, laser on, dudes, but I guess I'll say, CNC on, dudes. All right, take care. Oh, and this is my setup. This is the OneFinity Pro Series with the PWNC spindle on there. And then I've got storage underneath. And then my shop, little quick tour of my shop. And then I have the one laser. So you got the OneFinity CNC and the one laser Hydro 7 laser machine with my air compressor. So my little shop here, and my old school longer Ray 5. I got two longer Ray 5s over here. One is a extended one, so it's a longer. And then you got the standard size, smaller. So my little shop, I need a bigger shop, but it's what I got for now. All right, guys, take care of yourself.